The night should have been pure joy. Rihanna, glowing despite the exhaustion of labor, held her newborn daughter close. AP Rocky stood beside her, unable to stop smiling through tears. But beneath the warmth of the delivery room, something felt wrong. Almost immediately, the nurses exchanged worried looks. The baby's chest rose and fell too quickly, her breath shallow. A faint bluish tint darkened her lips. Rihanna caught the silent signal between two doctors, her heart dropping. "Is she okay?" she asked, her voice trembling. The pediatrician forced a smile but avoided the question. Within moments, their daughter was placed under oxygen support and monitored intensely. Minutes later, Rocky was pulled aside. The doctor's tone was urgent. "She's showing signs of respiratory distress, possibly linked to a heart issue. We need to transfer her to the NICU now." Rihanna, still shaking from labor, refused to rest. Clutching Rocky's hand, she followed the incubator down the sterile halls. The NICU was a world of dim lights, quiet alarms, and fragile cries. Their baby was placed inside an incubator, wires and monitors surrounding her tiny body. The head neonatologist explained, "She has a congenital heart defect affecting her oxygen. We need tests to know how severe. Right now, stabilizing her is critical." Rihanna's knees nearly gave way. Rocky caught her, whispering into her hair, "She's strong, just like you." Days later, the results confirmed their worst fears: tetralogy of Fallot, a rare heart condition that would require open heart surgery in the coming months. But there was more. Genetic testing revealed a rare blood disorder, complicating any surgical plan. Doctors warned them, her case is high risk. For Rihanna, usually a pillar of strength, the weight was unbearable. One night, in tears, she whispered, "What if we lose her?" Rocky held her tight. "Don't think like that. She's a Fenty, she's a Myers, she's a fighter." When news leaked that their daughter was hospitalized, the outside world erupted. Paparazzi swarmed, tabloids speculated wildly, but Rihanna and Rocky stayed silent, determined to focus on their daughter's fight, not headlines. The silence was heavy. Friends, fans, even some family pressed for answers. Rihanna promised herself, when they spoke, it would be on their terms. At just 3 weeks old, their daughter suffered a terrifying setback. Her oxygen levels plummeted in the middle of the night. Alarms blared, nurses rushed in. Rihanna froze, tears streaming, as Rocky held her back. For nearly an hour, their little girl fought through a cyanotic spell, a life-threatening episode common with her condition. Finally, she stabilized. That night, Rocky didn't sleep. He sat beside the incubator, whispering to her through the glass, "You might be the smallest one in this room, but you've got the biggest heart. Keep fighting, baby girl. We're right here." Weeks later, the couple decided it was time to share the truth. In an emotional interview, Rihanna's voice shook as she finally revealed, "Our daughter was born with a serious heart defect and a rare blood condition. She's been in the hospital since the day she was born. We kept it private because we needed to focus on her, not the noise. But this is real. This is happening to families everywhere." Rocky added, "We've been living in fear every day, but also in hope. She's teaching us more about strength than we ever imagined." Sparkles, their story isn't just about fame, it's about resilience, parenthood, and love in the face of unimaginable fear.